Hello, this is the third video for Math0302 Beginning Algebra, Chapter 3, Section 3. We're going to do practice 3 now. It says graph x equals 3y by finding and plotting intercepts. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and work on here first, and then we're going to work in the other page so that I can actually graph on the coordinate grid. Now, for x-intercepts, what do we know about x-intercepts? Okay. Well, for x-intercepts, we know that y has to be what value? 0. In other words, the other one always has to be 0. Now, if y is 0, that means that x is equal to 3 times 0, which means that x is equal to 0. So the x-intercept here is 0, 0. Now, let's look at the y-intercept. For the y-intercept, we know that the x value has to be 0. Again, the other one always has to be 0. So plugging in 0 into the function here, that gives me 0 is equal to 3 times y. To solve for y, I divide by 3. And what is 0 divided by 3? If you said 0, you're correct. Okay, so the coordinate here is 0, 0. Notice there's a bit of a problem here. We have 0, 0 and we have 0, 0. These are the same coordinate, and this is just one coordinate plotted, so there's no way to define a line from that. We need at least one other coordinate. So I'm going to go ahead and do an XY table here. We know when x is 0, y is 0. That's all we know right now. Okay. Now, what's the number in front of y? A 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up on the x value by 3. And then I'm going to find the y value. So when x equals 3, that means that 3 is equal to 3 times y. Divide by 3 here. So that means that y is equal to 1. Fantastic. Now I have two coordinates, and that defines a line. But just to make sure that we're correct, I'm going to go ahead and go up, or I'm actually going to go down from 0. So 0 minus 3 is negative 3. I'm going to plug that negative 3 into the function again. That's going to give me negative 3 is equal to 3y. I'm going to go ahead and divide by 3 on both of those. That means that y is equal to negative 3 over 3, which is negative 1. So there you go. Now I have a good table of values. I'm going to go ahead and put those over here. This is going to be practice 3. The equation was x equals 3y, and the table that I got from this were the coordinates 0, 0, 3, 1, and negative 3, negative 1. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and graph these values. 0, 0 is the origin. Good. Right 3 up 1, so right 3 up 1. Left 3 down 1. Left 3 down 1. Excellent. Notice that these actually all fall on a line. Sorry, I'm just messing around here. I should actually get to this. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, it didn't work the way I wanted to. 1 second. Okay, we're back. Now, to make this line you'll just have to use a straight edge, and make sure you include the arrows at the ends, please. Okay, there you go. So this is how to graph the equation x equals 3y. Now notice that we couldn't just find the x and y intercept because there was just one coordinate for the x and y intercept. Notice that that is only going to happen when the line goes through the origin. Okay, so be aware of that. So when that happens, you need other coordinates, which means I would look at the number in front of y. Oops, I have the wrong tool on here. There we go. The number in front of y, and that'll tell you how much to go up or down on your x-axis.